Welcome to the Department of Elections. Hello, I'm Barbara Carr, the manager of the Publications section of the Voter Information Division. The main responsibility of the Publications team is to compile information for the official ballot and the Voter Information Pamphlet, or VIP. We complete this work in English and all required languages accurately and in line with production deadlines. We also assist with other department materials and translations as needed. The work we do is very detailed and requires staff to be diligent, thorough, and focused. For more information about publications, I will turn it over to your orientation tour guides. We are excited that you have joined the department and we look forward to working with you. Again, welcome to the Department of Elections.
Thanks, Barbara. Let's learn a bit more about the Publications Division's role in preparing for each election. Starting about 3 months before an election, the whole team works together to create and proofread candidate lists, compare draft documents against official submissions and division procedures to ensure the content and format are complete and correct, identify and clearly communicate with supervisors about any possible issues in the materials, and ensure that the English language VIP is complete, error-free, and ready for publication.
During the same period, each two-person language team reviews vendor translations against English text and the department's translation glossaries, researching and reaching consensus as to whether any revisions are needed. Because of tight production schedules, there is only one opportunity to suggest translation revisions. Any subsequent reviews will focus solely on error identification. Once the translations are final, the teams review the laid-out typeset version of the material to make sure it is complete, error-free, and ready for publication.
The Publications team has an enormous responsibility of making sure that our large volume of information is completely correct. For example, during a recent presidential election, in addition to other tasks, the division had 7 weeks to ensure that 114 versions of the ballot were completely correct and ready for publication. This included 33 geographical versions plus 3 bilingual versions. Each one had 4 or 5 ballot cards, which is up to 10 pages of content. Each of the 33 versions of English voter information pamphlets was 316 pages long, 148 pages in the Chinese VIP, and 152 pages in the Spanish VIP and Filipino VIP. The material that Publications reviews is also very visible. The official ballot is the one document used by every single voter, and we mail nearly 500,000 copies of the VIP. Any error or delay will likely be noticed and can be extremely costly, both in dollars and the department's reputation and voter confidence in the elections process.
With this workload in mind, the Publications team has 3 guiding principles. First, our success in meeting our goals depends on teamwork. Our team members work closely with each other, often people who have just met in a small space under intense deadlines, with many factors that can lead to delays or errors. In addition to our internal Publications team, we work with other divisions, especially campaign services, and with the typesetting and translation vendor. We can succeed only with cooperation and trust. Therefore, keep these things in mind. Remember that we, our coworkers, and our vendors are one team with the same goal: to provide correct, useful information to our voters in an efficient and timely manner.
If something is not clear, ask. Questions are far better than incorrect assumptions. Follow the priorities that your supervisor provides. These may change often. Work as quietly as possible to avoid distracting your colleagues. Second, we mandate a thorough and focused review of English and translated materials. The team must focus their attention on the work to be proofread, with the goal being to flag and correct any discrepancies on the first review. Proofreading is always conducted on paper, comparing a paper copy against a paper original unless advised otherwise. For material that was submitted by someone else, not written by the Department of Elections, the team always prints the material exactly as submitted, even if there are errors. Make sure to proofread carefully against the original, ensuring that the text, spelling, grammar, and punctuation match the original submission, including any errors. Consider every review to be the final one before sending the material for printing, devoting the same attention and thoroughness to each round of proofing. If team members have questions or something does not seem correct, ask or note the question or issue on the document. Third, remember the specific expectations for translated proofreading. The goal is for the voter reading translated material to get the same understanding as a person reading the argument, statement, paragraph, or sentence in English, even if the word choice or word order is different than in English. Clarity is the goal, not literal word-for-word translation. Publications team members' role is damage control, ensuring there are no outright errors on the part of the translation vendor. The role of the team is not to retranslate, rewrite, or make subjective edits. Remember that San Francisco voters, as well as the candidates running for office and supporters and opponents of ballot measures, depend on every member of the division to ensure that the information provided to voters is complete, accurately reflects the information submitted to the department, and is finished on time. Now you know a bit more about the department's publication division. Your skills will be an important part of the team's and the department's success. We welcome you to the team and look forward to working with you.